So we're going to have an update on my now finished road cars. Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again thank you for stopping by. So as I said, this video is just a quick update on the important words now are now finished road cars. I'm a bugger for not finishing stuff off. Prime example were these two cars. I built these ages ago, and I got them kind of to look presentable-ish, but there were still jobs to do on them, and I just kind of put them in the collection and I forget about them. So yeah, I'm basically feeling the love for the Tamiya road cars again, and that came about because I've just built, hopefully you've seen the video a couple of weeks ago, the Subaru BRZ that I did, and I did that build properly. I did it from start to finish, and I'd made my mind up. This car doesn't leave this area until it's 100% finished, and I did that process, and it just felt so much better. So because I did that, I wanted to go back and revisit these three cars and finish them off. So in this video, what we're going to do is we'll go through each car very quickly and just telling you what I've done. And I think I've improved them all, especially the Toyota Supra, because I really wasn't happy with that car at all. So we'll start with the Toyota Supra, because this has got a little bit of an interesting story to it. What I never said when I built this car is I never felt the love for it. It always looked unfinished to me, and it was such a shame at the time, because if you do follow this channel, you'll know that we used the new Toyota Supra A80 Racing TTO2 kit. When that came out, I realised it just had the identical body to the Toyota Tom's car back in the day. I think it was around 2000. And I knew I could get a very similar set of reproduction decals, so I was kind of thinking it was going to look epic. Anyway, we put it all together and what have you, and at the end of it I was really underwhelmed. You guys did like it, but me personally, I was like, it just wasn't what I expected. So I put this away quickly. I just kind of, I didn't really like it. With a view to revisit it at some point, but I never knew what I was going to do to it. Anyway, the first process when I got my love back for these road cars was I thought, right, we'll have a really good look at this and try to figure out why I don't like it. I love the wheels, the standard Tamiya two-piece wheels, and I've got both front and back on the deep dish, and it looks perfect. But the problem was, or what I should say first of all, so first thing I did was get a canopy for it, single seater, left hand side. I put pictures up of just how I painted it. Again, I'm not the best painter in the world, but it's good enough for there. But as always, the main thing about a canopy is it's not just a cool driver, it's the way it fills the whole cockpit up, and it just takes the cars to a next level. So while I was painting that, I was having a look at the decals. And I think the thing that was bugging me, and it was a box art design, so I'd kind of put everything on that should be on, but there were too many chunks of white showing through, and it looked, as I say, it kind of looked unfinished. So what I did was I dug through all my old decals, got lots of little, like, spurious, what do you call them, sponsored decals, obviously not box art, and I cut them up, and I just put them in certain areas on the car just to liven it up. From the angle you're looking at now, you're looking at 7 new decals that I put on. There's one here, 2 there, 1 there. I think there's 1 or 2 there, there's 1 at the back. And it's just, to me, as soon as I did it, I was like, yeah, like that. It looks more how I envisaged the car should look, if that makes sense. And then obviously we put the cockpit in there, and it was like, yep, I'm a fan of that now. So I'm really happy. Right, let's bring the camera over and give you a close-up of this bad boy. So there she is. Love it, absolutely love it. Yeah, just if you're interested, I put a decal up here. I added this one down here, that one there. I think I added that one and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 new decals and then obviously matching on the other side. I trimmed a little bit off here, and obviously, as you can see, the driver cockpit. And from the other angle, what do you think, guys? Do you like it? As I say, this is, yeah, now I really like it. It's funny, isn't it, how just a couple of tiny little decals on a cockpit just take it up levels from what it was. You go from absolutely sort of disliking a car to looking at something and going, yeah, that's pretty badass. So next up is my Mercedes-Benz. So this is the CLK GTR on a TA03 chassis. One of the best releases, modern day re-releases Tamiya ever done, in my opinion. The silver box art, the D4 livery and whatever, absolutely epic. Just such an iconic car. I just love it. I've got a bit of a special link to this one because I actually raced this body shell back in, like, I don't know what it was, 98, 99, in 110 touring cars. Not the best sort of shell to race, aerodynamics wise and what have you. But at that stage of my sort of touring car racing, I was quite happy to use the Tamiya detailed bodies, because I might have not been in the air finals very well. I was never in the air final, but I didn't do that well. But I always had the best looking car, I can honestly say that. I absolutely adore this car, and have done since day one. Obviously, I did this one-off unique Marlboro livery, and I just think it's awesome. I don't think people think it's as awesome as I think it is, because it never seems to get the love. If I show the Porsche off, or even the Supra, and now the BRZ, people are like milking over it. It's like, oh, I really like that, it's a great job. Post this one up, it does get a bit of love, but it's not, but for me, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So what I've done on this one, again, we added a cockpit, a little bit of a cut and shove in this one, with the shape of it, whatever. Very basic sort of painted cockpit, but once it's in the car, oh my goodness. I also left the wheels the like standard silver colour. I didn't paint them because I thought they looked okay. Anyway, when I got onto this car, obviously I painted them now, and again it takes it to the next level. I thought it looked good just with the wheels unpainted, but it just, with the silver paint on and the cockpit, boom, it just, I'm getting confused now when I'm saying this is one of my favourites, but I absolutely love this. I'd be interested in the comment section what you guys actually think to this, just while we're on this section of the video. Anyway, I love it, as you can tell. Right, let's bring the camera over and have a close-up of this bad boy. So, the first thing I want to say about this one is, look at it! Look at it! Love it. Absolutely love this thing. I'm out of all these four cars I'm showing you, and even although the BRZ is my favourite hands down, I'm really interested what you think to this, because, or if you're not keen on it, why? Because I'm just not seeing it. I just think it's gorgeous. The shape of that body shell is just absolutely superb. Again, the wheels have come alive now. I've painted them, and then you've got the driver cockpit in there, and then from that angle, yeah. Gotta be happy with that one. I would actually like to get another one of these kits and do the complete standard box art, because it's a stunning looking thing. But I've got to be honest, in my humble opinion, what I've done is better. But again, you know, that is complete personal preference to me. But yep, I'm a massive fan of this one. So, as I said, not a massive amount on this, just a change of wheels. So the Homopic is coming across on camera. So we've got the really deep dish rear wheel, and now we've got the deeper fronts on. And that works a treat. Yes, I know it's got the wrong tyre decals on. It's the only ones I have. I'm too tight at the moment to buy the Dunlops. It's like $24 for a sheet of them, and just to use them on one car. So yeah, I'm being a bit tight. Anyway, what do you think, guys? And then from that side, I'm really hoping that you're seeing the deep dish rear wheels on the video, because it can be a little bit tricky to see. Anyway, that's that one. And then the fourth and final one to show you is the Subaru BRZ. Sorry for showing this one again, because I think it was only 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, I showed this car for the first time. I just absolutely love it. As I said, not touched this since. I finished this in the full process of building it. but it has to be seen on this video because it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So I'll bring a camera over quickly just on this one, just in case you haven't seen it. I'll give you a few close-ups of it. And that is just a work of art to me. Very, very biased, obviously, but I just think this is next level for me. And then from that side, again, the driver figures, the whole cockpit unit, just really takes it alive. And on this particular one, I'm going to give you one more angle, which I call the money shot on this particular car. Yeah, it's the back end. That is such a sexy back end. I should have actually got the camera a little bit lower, because the lower you go, the more and more that view comes into its own. But you get the gist of it there. So that's them all finished for now. As I said at the beginning, I'm really feeling the love again for the on-road cars. I've always liked them, but I'm kind of... The evolution of what I collect has changed recently. Well, it's changed many times over the years, but right now I really do want a nice kind of on-road car collection. We've obviously got this far. I've not included the rally cars that I have in here. Maybe I'll do that in a different video, I don't know. But road car wise, I've got some more to do. I've got a TA05, the V2, which is on that. I forget what name it is. Is it the Wahoo thing? The Mac M-A-C-H. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got that one to build. That's going to be pretty trick. I've got the Porsche 911 GT2 to build. Again, that one's going to be trick. I'm pretty sure I've got another as well. And I've got a couple of rally cars to build. So yeah, I'm probably heading up towards 10 plus of the road cars. So that's awesome. So guys, which is your favourite out of this four? It's difficult, isn't it? The Porsche, the 959 tribute car was always my favourite. But since I did the Subaru BRZ, that is now my favourite, 100%. I just absolutely adore this thing. I just love it. So that's my number one car. Now, what's number two is difficult. It's between these two. I really do like the Mercedes, how I've done it. Now the wheels are painted and the cockpit's in it. I really do like it, but it is a close call because this thing's pretty epic, and it may just be because I've dug these cars out again, because when they're in the cabinets, you just see them from a little angle, and it's not like you stare at them, but once you bring them out of the cabinets and you bring them back up here and you start looking at them, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember why I did that now. So possibly joint second place, I don't know. And then obviously in fourth place we've got the Supra, but as I said, I've got so much more love for this one now. That looks finished to me now. So yeah, just let me know what your favourite is, and if there's any other on-road car kits you'd like me to see, do. As I'm making this video, the new Tamiya Opel Calibra kit is coming out. I think it's on the TAO2 chassis. It's a new release. It's like a DTM style. I'm 100% going to get that kit. I've been looking, since I did this one, I've been looking how I can sort of do my thing on it, which is basically have them with the correct stance, really low and wide. Oops, and that Calibra kit fits the bill. I think we'll get some nice alloy wheels for it. Anyway, I digress. That's definitely for a future video. So guys, I'll end this video here. Once again, many thanks for watching. It's massively appreciated. If this is the first time you've stumbled across one of my videos, if you could maybe consider giving it a thumbs up and possibly hit that subscribe button. And if you do that, you might as well smash that notification bell for our weekly videos. I ask a lot, don't I? I do understand. Feeling the love for the on-road cars again. It's a nice feeling. Thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, happy RCing.